Rainy day, on a rainy day, on a rainy day, on a rainy day, on a rainy day, Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Istanbul. We're so excited to be here. We actually got in mid-afternoon yesterday. I vlogged a little bit, but not too much. The weather wasn't that great, so I really wasn't feeling it. But we did manage to make it over to the Blue Mosque and just kind of wander around this general area, this historic area in central Istanbul to kind of figure out how we're gonna plan out our day today and tomorrow. This morning, like true photographers do, we woke up at the crack of dawn so that we can head down to the Hagia Sophia Museum, which is adjacent to the Blue Mosque, and get some beautiful pictures and quick time lapse of the sunrise. And now we're getting ready to head back to our hotel. We're gonna grab some breakfast, and we got a full day of events. Istanbul is a huge city. It's split between two continents, Europe and Asia. So I hope you're ready because we're gonna explore today. Let's do this. On a rainy day. Alright, on our way walking back to the Hagia Sophia, we're actually gonna take the opportunity to go in this time. Yesterday we arrived a bit too late and it was already closed, but on our way we walked through a bazaar that sits right next to the Blue Mosque. It's very touristy but less haggling. I mean,
yeah, it's early in the morning, so not a lot of tourists are out, so it's nice.
And this is why we get up early, because now both the plazas are filled with people. If you're really serious about getting your Instagram popping, when you come to Istanbul, or any place as a matter of fact, get up early. So I'm doing my research for Istanbul, and I came across a blogger who described a rooftop. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I helped a gentleman push a large buggy up a hill. Anyways, I think we're in the right location, but I'm not sure where we are exactly. So I'm gonna see if I can ask someone because this looks really sketchy. Hello. Such a nice surprise at the very top. I was just expecting a man to let us on his roof because that's what I had read in the blogs, but I guess that must have been a little outdated because now there's a little Turkish coffee shop and there's like 20 different varieties of coffee, and Nadia volunteered herself to be experimental.
She offered coffee with melon.
With melon. I'm sure it'll be delicious, but what's even more delicious is this view right behind us. I've asked Nadia to help me out with the vlog this session, and she tells me all the time I talk too much, so I just want to show her how difficult it is really, but she's been doing so good this whole time. I asked her if you could please tell me how old this building is and this railing that we're standing on, and how old is it?
Right now? Now. Starting now?
400 years old.
place is crazy. It's filled with people, stuffed. Yeah, watch your bags. So really interesting, we took the opportunity to step into like a full functioning mosque.
The new mosque is called.
Yes, and we totally almost collided. Almost walked in without covering my hair. I just totally forgot. But the gentleman there reminded us, and he was so kind of explaining as to why the religion calls for women's hair to be covered, because prayer is supposed to be a moment for you to connect with God. And he's saying, you know, men are men, and they're distracted easily by a woman's beauty and a woman's hair. So therefore, women and men should cover, and men and women also pray separately, because, you know, typically you're kneeling down, you're bowing your head, your butt might be in the air. Yeah. So it
Too much sexual distraction for men,
I guess. And then we retorted and we asked him, well, what if your hair is a distraction for the women? Like, why is it that only women need to cover? And he's like, you know, that's just what the Quran says. There's really not an answer for it, aside from men just get distracted easily and they need to focus. I don't know, but I'm really happy that he took the time at least to kind of speak with us and explain there is a process. Obviously, you're not allowed to enter a mosque with any shoes, and there's a space where you can take off your shoes and step into the mosque, but you're not supposed to touch the floor, like the dirty ground, before entering. Reasons why they have fountains everywhere where people can wash their hands and their feet. It's right, Nadia, you were saying the water represents you being clean and being pure before entering. So yeah, that was nice. Finally made it to the water, and it's so pretty. And this bridge has a row of restaurants, and oh my god, it just smells so delicious. But we're not finished yet. We found a little restaurant bar near our hotel and walked over to watch some traditional dancing. It's more, what'd you say, Nadia?
Danish spoilers, I think they're called.
It's like a very spiritual, ritual kind of a dance.
And hookah. Two things at once tonight off our list. Last night, tonight.
So typically when traveling with a friend or a group of people, it might be difficult to keep track of expenses that you're spending. And if you're like us, we count down to the penny, just to be fair to each other, you know. So if
and we travel on a budget, so it's
exactly. So it keeps us on budget and on track of our spending. So Nadia found this really cool app called Splitwise, and you literally can track every single expense that we paid. So if she's paid something, then it'll track how much I owe her, if we split the bill equally, etc., etc. So I'll link it down below, but I really think it's a good app if you're traveling with friends. You guys should download, and you can share this group with each other so that you can both keep track on your separate phones of your spending. Good morning, travel family. We just finished having breakfast, but we're walking by these Turkish delight bakeries, and we're like, like we just want to eat everything we see in the window. No, thank you. Today is our last day, guys, in Istanbul. Our last full day. Nadia flies out early tomorrow morning, and my flight is later on in the evening. So we don't really have much planned today, but we're gonna go check out a neighborhood across the bridge, I think on the Asian side of the city. And we've really enjoyed ourselves so far. We didn't have nearly enough time to do everything we wanted to, nor did we want to. We just wanted to kind of...
I think it's fine. It's taking it easy. I think we got a little bit overwhelmed with how upfront the men are.
Yeah.
And how busy the city is. And it's just, we came from like small little towns.
People are charming and kind.
Very sweet and slow pace. And here it's just like go, 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 go.
Aggressive.
And people are like on top of you. And
In
the
your
markets,
face.
you have to be careful with your purse. And it's just a lot of stress. So
Right.
we can't wait to go to our spot tonight.
Yes, guys. So if you come to visit Turkey, they have these Turkish baths, which date back to the Roman, Ottoman traditions. They're called hammams. There's a couple of them throughout the city. We're gonna do one of the most famous and oldest in Turkish history. I think it's been around since the 1500s. And I don't know if I can film in there, but that is gonna be the perfect way to end an 8-9 day trip of traveling throughout Turkey, filled with excitement and exhaustion. So we're really looking forward to that. Try not to get hit by a tram behind me.